All right, Joniqua, I think we are live. All right, folks.
Yep.
Good afternoon. Ontarian Hawkins here, the passive income guru. Welcome to this video here. Got a special treat for you once again today. But first of all, if you can hear us loud and clear, if you can hear me, please hit that like button. Hit that like button and let us know that you can hear us loud and clear. And we'll go ahead and get started, all right? Special treat for you today, folks. It is, I get amazed every single time I do these Facebook Lives where I can, thank you so much, Dennis. Thank you, sir. So we're good and clear. So today, folks, we are going to be talking about another case study of someone who just joined our phenomenal system, okay? Our phenomenal system. And they are already seeing results. So I'm not going to give her story away. I'm going to let her tell her story. And Joniqua, I appreciate you coming on with me today.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Yes. So tell everybody, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that don't know you, tell everybody about yourself, where you're from, your background, and how did you come to the online marketing space?
Well, let's see. I am originally from Miami, but I reside in Jacksonville. I am just finishing up about a 10-year tour in the military. Just got out last month. And I always wondered how people made money online and everything. And you just see these ads and commercials and YouTube videos of like, hey, if you just give me 10 seconds of your time, I can show you how you make this much money in blase time. And I'm just like, it catches your attention. And, so it's like, okay, what is all of this about? So one day I decided to give it a shot of online marketing. I went through a couple YouTube videos, but I learned that on YouTube, everybody doesn't tell you everything, how they say they're going to lay everything out for you. They give you the little pieces and the bits, and then that's how they reel you in for you to actually buy the bigger product. So long story short, I went through about two programs online, and they were scams. They turned out to be scams.
Wow.
Got me for my money. And I was like, okay, you know what? I chalked it up as a loss, and how I looked at it, I just looked at it as if somebody needed the money more than I did. So I was on ClickBank. I ran across ClickBank on a YouTube video, and I was going through setting up everything on ClickBank and looking at the videos and trying to figure out how to do a lead capture page and everything. And I was going through the comments, and everybody was getting frustrated in the comments. And I was like, well, they feel how I feel. And then one guy was just like, oh, you guys should check out Ontarian Hawkins' page. He tells you how to do it and how to make money on ClickBank. And I was like, okay, so let me click on it. So I clicked on your page and everything, and then I just saw it said passive income guru and everything, and then I was like, what the hell is that? And so then I just went and I clicked on your link, and it led me to the Funnel X ROI, and then I just listened to David talk, and I looked at the time, because anytime I watch a video, I look at the time. I'm like, God damn, we're gonna be here all day. And I was just listening to him, and I was like, all right. I said, I'm gonna give this one more shot. So I just listened to David, and then I just went through and I just started setting up everything. And then you emailed me, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I never had nobody email me from online marketing or whatever. And then after that, it was like the rest was history. I was just like, okay, yeah, I think I got it now. So I just signed up and did everything, and I'm here. So it was like literally one of the best decisions that I made, and it's not an online marketing program that I regret. The other ones I regret because I lost a lot of money, but now with this, it's like you're smart and you're wise in your choices, and you have people there to help you make these decisions and give you insight and tells you what works and what won't work and things like that. So it's like a extended family, the Funnel X ROI group, and especially your group. So it's amazing. Like I get friend requests like like crazy every day, and I just like start requests. I think I'm almost at 1,000 people for friends and stuff now. So it's just like constantly adding people, and you getting to know people. So it's a lot of connections. It's like networking in itself. So that's how I started.
You know what? Thank you for sharing that. And I think, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be able to relate to you, especially your military background and coming online as a new person trying to find your way. Now, you said something really significant that really caught my attention. You said, hey, even though I tried these programs and I lost a lot of money, that whoever was behind that maybe needed that money more than me. So, and see, most people would have stopped right there, Janiqua. Most people would have stopped right there. You say, you know what? I got scammed twice. I'm out of here. And they would have just said, hey, I'm just going to settle for what I'm going to settle for. I'm going to keep working my job and just, you know, settle for mediocre. But you said in your mind, you said, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to lay down because I lost some money. And here's the truth, folks. When it comes to success in the online game, you're going to lose a little bit. You're going to lose first. You're going to be down first. Everybody, I don't know of any entrepreneur who started in the positive. Every entrepreneur, when you put out money, when you invest money, you're in the red, and then you're not going to be in the red for forever if you work the business. And then eventually you'll be in the black. All right. So the psychology from going from red to black is all up to you now. It's all up to your determination. And just like you have, Janiqua, you were determined to make this work. And your curiosity to find out if this stuff was really real is why you're here as well. So, and just to reiterate, you're brand new to all this stuff, right? Internet marketing, you're new to this stuff?
I am very new. I'm still learning. Like, I look at you, I look at David Deckel, I look at D, I look at so many people, like even the people who comment, I'm like, oh, you're a new person that comment on this post. Let me go ahead and look at your profile. Let me see what you do. So I'm constantly observing everybody. That's just the type of person that I am. I observe people and see how they move and see what works for them and what don't work for them and see, okay, well, did they try it this way? Did they try it that way? And that's how I like to look at things out of the box and in different angles to be able to come up with a plan and be able to execute that plan.
There you go.
I just look everywhere.
That's perfect. And you know, from day one, I mean, I could tell that you were on a mission because, I mean, you already have like over 500 people in your list that prospects, right? Going through.
I just looked, I got 900 people.
900 people on your list. How long have you been in this? When did you start?
I started, I think it was August 30th, 31st, when I finished getting set up with everything in the traffic, and I bought like my first traffic.
Absolutely amazing, Janiqua. You got almost 1,000 people on your list in less than a month.
Yep.
That's amazing. So that's what it really takes. It takes building your list up and getting people to the presentation. The system we have here is going to do all the telling, all the selling for you, all the prospecting. You just get eyeball to the system. So tell us what happened. About a week or so ago, you made your first sale?
Yeah. So I was like, I would constantly tell people like, hey, y'all, congratulations, you made a sale, just still waiting on mine, So I'm like, I want to get like you one day. And so I'm just like, it wasn't discouraging that other people was making sales and I wasn't. In my mind, that just means like, okay, it worked. That just means I'm waiting on my turn. It works. So, and everybody's not advertising to the same person. Just because you got subscribed to somebody doesn't mean that person is subscribed to the same person and they're getting the money. So it's different strokes for different folks. Right. So I was out. I was like, you know what? I said, I'm going to just give it a rest one day. I'm going to stop checking these accounts, because I was checking the accounts like 5 times a day. And, and it was literally about 5 times a day. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my daughter to the fall festival that they have over here at the park down the street. So we were out there. We were just having a good time and everything. And I just cut my phone on silent and everything so I don't get bothered. And then towards the end, when we were packing it up to leave, I had looked at my phone and checked the time, and I saw from PayPal, congratulations, you just got $250. I say, what the hell? And I looked closely at everything, and I was like, oh, that's from Easy One Up. And so I was like, oh, hell yeah. I'm sorry for cursing, but I was happy because it was like, it finally came, and it felt like a big relief off your shoulders to know you finally got your first one, like your first sale. I know I was excited and posting in all of the groups once I got my first dollar commission, because I was like, it's that first dollar. In every business, you see their first dollar that's hung up on the wall. In mine, I posted it on social media, like, I got my first dollar, everybody. You know, so again, when you make that first sale, it takes it to a whole nother level. It like solidifies it, like it confirms it's like you in there. So it ain't no turning back. The only way to go is up from there. It's like you made $250 and you did nothing. I was texting, I was calling. It was like, oh, let the system work for you. No, let me contact them to make sure they know I'm here. But nobody responded. Nobody called back. Nobody answered their phone. And the day that I just did nothing, I got a sale. And I was like, that's pretty dope.
You see what I'm talking about? That's amazing.
And it's like that anticipation. Once you like relax and calm down, let that anticipation that everything go, it just starts to come. Like I just got a sale in the advertising boost. So I'm like, hey. Which
is income stream number
5.
Oh, okay. 5 income streams in this one system. That's amazing.
So and it's constantly growing. I just spoke to some guy yesterday. He called me and asked me to help him with his downline for Now Lifestyle. And I was like, well, who is this? And he was like, oh yeah, they said that you're my so-and-so. And I was like, oh, well, let me check my email, because I had an issue with Now Lifestyle because all of my emails and everything kept going to spam. Even though I would unspam them, they would still go there. So it was like a big hassle. And once they finally got up to date, I had like over 50 emails that I had to go through. So I finally got through everything and we got situated. I actually have a phone conference with him tomorrow. And he's going to sign up for the Funnel X ROI program as well, because he didn't know anything about it. So I showed him how Now Lifestyle and Funnel X go hand in hand. So he's very interested in it. And, you know, he's convincing his wife, because he was like, if it doesn't work out, she's going to leave me. And I was like, well, we're going to make sure she don't leave you.
For sure. But, you know, this is amazing, Janiqua. There's some things that you're telling me that I didn't know that I mean, this is what gets me excited, because you are a new person. This is what I try to reiterate and emphasize to people, because to be honest with you, Janiqua, I've had the whole spiel. People come to me and say, you know, the reason you're getting sales is because you have a big following. You know, you're going to get sales, Ontarian. It's inevitable. But you are a new person who just getting started, and your momentum is going higher every single day. So what would you say to the person who says you need a big list and a big following? What would you say to them?
It's a myth, because you don't need that. And if you come in thinking like that, then you shouldn't do the program at all. Absolutely. Because you're starting at anybody, regardless of your followers, regardless of anything, everybody has a fair start. Everybody starts from 0, because at the end of the day, your bank account, it all starts at 0.
That's right.
So it's up to you to push forward. So if you're not putting in that effort, if you're not thinking outside the box, if you're not trying to brand yourself, if you're not, you know, going out there chasing free leads or, you know, unpaid leads, whatever the case is, if you're not going out there trying to get that traffic to be like, hey, see me, then of course nobody's going to come to you. Yes, some may have it easier because they've been doing it a bit longer, but you all run the same race. So this person that's just like somebody who's practicing for the Olympics, they could be practicing for the Olympics their whole life, and you get someone who come in their college year and practice for the Olympics. If that college person works twice as hard as that person who's been training their whole life, they got the same shot as the other person who's been working their whole life to try out for the Olympics.
Right.
It's all about how much you're willing to put into it. That's it. Right.
Man, hey, that's I mean, you talk about wisdom. That's what you said is powerful. I hope you guys are seeing the power. And sorry if I'm doing like there's a fly in here. Man, I'm gonna get it. When I'm done with this, I'm going to get it. Anyway, you said some things that. Hold on one second. This fly, see, it's messing with me here. You said some things that was right on point, and I hope you guys are taking notes. I really, really do, because I'm speechless. I'm speechless. So it doesn't matter if you're new. It doesn't matter if you're intermediate. It doesn't matter if you're advanced. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter. Okay. So Janiqua, tell us about, you're in my Facebook group, right?
Yes.
What has been your experience these last 2 weeks with the training that we do every single Monday? I do a Q&A style training every single Monday. What's been your experience?
I love it. Like, it's been great, and it's been very informative. I got a notebook. Like, I can show you the notebook. It's like full of notes and everything, like the first couple of pages and everything. I'm just taking notes. And it's like you learn. You're actually learning something. It's like, yeah, we coke and joke and we have our little jokes and comments and stuff, but you're learning something, regardless of whether it's in a joke or whether it's during the training period, you're learning something. And what I like it most about it is like, it's recorded. So you can always go back and see it. And it's not like, oh, you missed it, then you're not going to be able to see it. It's recorded. So it's still there for you to go back at a later time to see it. So I tried to, regardless of where I'm at, like yesterday, I saw you went online yesterday. I literally ran out of Target just so I could see the video. So the people was looking at me like I'm crazy. And I was like, this money talking right here. So that's how I look at it. Every time, like, I hear you, like every time Dia, somebody come online, it's money talking regardless. So it's like, just, I'm going to learn. You learn something from everything that's put out, whether it's on the Monday trainings, whether it's on any live that you do, any live David does, D does, it doesn't matter. You learn something. You always learn something from somebody video or somebody post, anything. So it's great. I love it. It's a very informative, and it's not like a lecture session. It's a very interactive session, and you see how different strategies work. You know, things, it gives you ideas. It get those your juices going inside your brain and get you to think creative, to help you think outside the box. So that's like the biggest thing. It like broadens your creativity. So like I started, like I'm gonna start posting every day and give it a different theme every day of the week. So, and just to be able to post something, whether it's a video or whether it's just a regular worded post, but it's gonna be something every day to stand out, and people will eventually start to expect it. And I got that from the idea of, I think it was like 2 trainings ago, when you said brand yourself, like use Facebook, you know, use YouTube and Instagram and everything. And I'm like, I could do that. So I was like, the YouTube, I'm still at a loss for that one. Like I'm just still at a loss on how this goes, the whole YouTube setup, because they started talking about lighting and everything. I was like, okay, y'all lost me now. I can barely work my laptop. So it's like, at the Facebook, I've been on Facebook. I'm comfortable with Facebook. So it's like, starting there, it's a start. Just being able to post things. So is overall the training, I would tell people to watch it. If you don't watch anything else, watch the training videos.
And you know, right, I tell you right now is you're trying to, man, this fly is really tearing me up here. I mean, it's like it knows that I'm trying to talk, and then it comes messing with me. So I'm gonna make a sandwich out of it when I'm done. I'll just keep but I mean, the Q&A sessions, yes, folks. I mean, it's all about you asking questions, and it's about getting your questions answered when it comes to marketing. And it's all about expanding. You know, like you said, Janiqua, you're going to start right here. You're going to start with Facebook. You're going to do something every single day. And people do expect that. When they see you posting all the time, they see you interacting, people do expect that. And here's another thing that goes off in their mind psychologically. This person is very consistent. who would you rather partner in with business? A consistent person or a non-consistent person? A consistent person, a person who's passionate about what they're doing. So, and it's already starting to happen for you because you're getting people reaching out to you, getting people to say, hey, help me with this. And your first sale came very, very fast. And people are going to, see that. So now you have a testimony. Because if you can make $250, you can make $1,000. You see, and then it starts to snowball. And all you do is just share your story like you're doing today on this live. And P.S. And by the way, you can start doing live videos now because you're on live. You see, and so start doing live videos. Start letting people know who you are, telling your story, military background. A lot of military vets can relate to you. A lot. You don't think a lot of military people are looking for extra income? Absolutely. So you can be that barrier. You can be that middle person who kind of leads them to the water. You see what I'm saying? So what you have is phenomenal. And I can tell from, our talk here that, your vision, you have a vision way out there. Your vision is vast. You see this thing really taking off, and it's going to do that because you're taking the right steps to make it happen. You see, so congratulations on what you're doing so far. I mean, again, I can't believe I am just amazed that you're new to this stuff. I didn't a lot of stuff you're doing now. I didn't know. I had to teach myself, and then, like you said, it's all about education. So, just to before we get off of here, I want to ask you this. A lot of people, they're looking for ways to make money online. And granted, there's many ways to do it. Why would a system like this be beneficial for a person who's just coming online? What would you tell them?
I would tell them because it's consistent. It's not a system that is just a one-stop shop for you to just be able to have one income stream. It's five different income streams. That's not including your regular 9 to 5. What was on your video yesterday? You said cash flow plus
residual income
equals financial freedom. It's literally your future to financial freedom. And that's how I look at it. I was just telling my dad about it today when I was on the phone with him this morning. And I was telling him, like, this is not my life. I cannot see myself continuously working for somebody for 9 to 5. Like, I can't do it. I prefer to have more than one income stream. I'm a hustler. I'm from Miami. Everybody that I know hustle. So regardless, like, everybody that I know, everybody got a side hustle. And this is my side hustle. It's a legitimate side hustle that has 5 income streams. So you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Just about every last one of the programs has a free trial period. So you're not losing anything. You can always stop the trial, after the trial period and not pay into it. Like, regardless, you're affecting your possible incomes, but you have that option. And it costs you little to nothing. Whether you want to start at the lowest level, whether you want to start at the highest level, you can continue with your day-to-day job and let the system work for you. Nobody else can promise you that. Your job can't promise you that. Your job can't promise you, hey, you ain't got to come in. We just going to let it work for you and you still going to get a paycheck. Nobody can promise you that. The military can't even promise you that because there's always consequences. With this, it's not a consequence. It's all set up for you. It's all set on autopilot. Once you configure everything, you are at a higher advantage than most people in life to make money. And it costs you little to nothing. If you came in at the $250 level, it costs you $250 to make a constant income stream that comes in. So $250 for a constant cash flow. Who's gonna refuse that? So it's a blessing in disguise. It really is. If you constantly work at it, if you constantly put in the effort to send traffic towards it, you know, to brand it, to put it out there to folks. And, you know, don't BS folks, just tell folks the truth. Tell them what they want to hear. You know, tell them, you know, their concerns, answer the questions to their concerns. Just be honest with them. And 9 times out of 10, being honest with them, they're going to feel more comfortable with you. They're going to feel comfortable with signing into the program. That's all you have to do. And next thing you know, you'll be making more on your passive income than you making on your job. Yeah, so
and you're in total control.
Exactly. And that's the best part about it.
You know,
that's the best part about it.
5 income streams. You're in total control. You know, at your 9 to 5, you're not in control. You know, they control what you make. Think about this, guys. When you start a business, when you become an entrepreneur, you're in total control. So you have to put in the work. You have to grind and put in the work. You see, the person who's employing you, they've already grind. They already put in the grind, the investments and everything to make their business work. You see, it may have taken them some years to do that. But when you cross over to entrepreneurship and you tap into systems like we have here, you're in control. But guess what? Your reach is far greater than, you know, having a brick and mortar, because you can reach people from all around the country, all around the world now with what we have here. So it is phenomenal. And yes, you know, Janika, I would rather have 5 income streams than 1, because check this out. You know, all of us have a mortgage or rent. All of us have a car. Our money is split in 5 or more different ways. Why not have 5 different ways to make income? It just makes too much sense, folks. Too much sense. All right. So, Janika, it's been a pleasure, sister. Absolute pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And guys, you know, get back to the person, because this video is probably going to land in your email. You're probably going to see it on YouTube. You know, it's probably going to be shared here on Facebook. Get back to the person that invited you here. Get started right away. Don't delay. You know, the more time you delay is the more time that you're going to be spending, you know, wondering, okay, what can I do better? You know, when are things going to get better? The time is now. The time is now. All right. So thanks, Janika, again, and we'll be in touch, sister.
All right.
All right. You guys have a good day.
All right.
Take care.